It's been said that if we can influence the future of a city, we can influence the future of humanity. With that excitement comes a great degree of complexity. And with that comes a great degree of challenge, intellectual challenge, psychological challenge, physical challenge. When it comes to that thing called leadership, really, resilience is so important, right? When you think of yourself and the inevitable challenges ahead, what will you look to for your renewed sense of resilience going forward?
This is really important to me because I would never have, I would have been crushed by criticism if I didn't have this internal resilience already. And for me, I actually can identify really well where that comes from. It comes from, and this is weird for a politician to say, but hear me out, not giving too much credence to what the world's opinion of me is. Deriving my sense of self-worth and meaning from a much smaller group of people who genuinely care for me and whose opinions I trust. And even, that doesn't mean they're not critical, but their criticism is from a place of care and for wanting the best, and who I can count on to share in my celebrations when there are victories, and who I can count on to share in my commiserations when there are defeats, and to do so genuinely. And I think if you get caught up in the views of, the ephemeral views of media or commentariat or social media in particular, where there is such a bubble of an environment of absolute toxicity, then you will very quickly have your own self-worth and your sense of mission ground down to nothing. And so I have what I think, I hope that this stands me in good stead. I have a healthy understanding of, and a kind of healthy level of derision, frankly, for the social media bubble and the kind of toxic commentary that is meted out there by people who sometimes I think would never say those things if they ever saw you in real life. People are much more polite and friendly than that, but yet behind the keyboard, they really the worst of us sometimes comes out. So I think that's really where my internal resilience comes from. That's not to say that it's impenetrable. Of course, sometimes there are slings and arrows that do get through that, but by and large, I have a firm foundation from my family, a really great group of friends who are not involved in politics. We've been friends for 20 years and longer. From some of them from childhood even, and great support structures far removed from media and social media and politics, and that is a wonderful support structure to have.